Okay, so this next game is somewhat of a modified sponge race. I don't know if you've done it before at your school, but at mine we do it every year. It's one of our field day events. And it's basically using a bucket of water, two buckets, or something like that, bowls, whatever it is that you have. In this case, a sponge, which right now I don't have a sponge there at school. And so I'm gonna use a towel, a small towel. You can use a shirt that you're not using, that your mom will let you use. You can even use cups. Cups would be a lot easier, but it would go faster. So the way it's gonna work, you're gonna grab your towel, you're gonna dip it in water and carry it over your head, running as fast as you can over your head and pouring it on an empty bucket of water. Try to use the same style of bucket for both sides, or bowl, or whatever, something that's almost close to each other, because you are going to have to measure how much water you have. So you carry it over, but it's got to go over your head so you can get a little wet, and then you squeeze it. You're going to squeeze into the other bucket, and then you put it on the timer. So like I said, I'm going to have a timer. You do 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and whoever has the most water in there wins that event. If you don't want to do it for competition, just for fun, same thing. Do the same thing, see how much water you get. It's one of our favorite ones that we do at school. So, like I said, have fun with it. Use a sponge, use a towel, or like I said, you can use a cup. Now, what I would do if I used a cup is I would put little holes on the bottom of the cup, so it can make it more challenging. So while you're carrying it over, so you're walking, or running, however you want to do it, it's dripping water and you pour it in there. Make sure that they're disposable cups and not some of the nice ones that your parents have, because I don't think they'll be very happy about that. But anyways, I'm going to show you real quick how it's going to work, okay? So here's my timer. I have the iPad ready. I also have my buckets. I put them close just for the video. Okay, you can put them as far away as you want. What's better for you, more fun. So like my timer's there. When I get ready, somebody will turn it on. I use my towel. I put it in there. Okay, now this time I am gonna get a little wet, so let's get ready. So I would go. The timer goes off. I run over my head. I pour it in here. I go back. Do it again. Again, go back, do it again over my head. Do that over and over until the timer goes off. One question you may have is going to be, how am I going to measure the water that I poured into the bucket? How am I going to measure? What I'm using is I found a stick. It's a little dirty and it works perfect if it's dirty. And I'll stick it in the bucket and see how far up I went. I can write it down and say, okay, Johnny got 3 inches and I got 6, so I win, or 7 or 8 or 2, or whoever, if you're doing it for competition. But like I said, find a stick. Something that's not clear is perfect. It's clear, you're not gonna be able to tell. But again, have fun with it, enjoy it, and I'll demonstrate right quick how I'm measuring, okay? You can do it whichever way you want, but I think this is the simplest. You can also use a ruler. So how it would look is I have a stick, okay, and I would put it in the water, and when I pull it out, it should give me a mark like that of how high the water was. Now this one worked perfect because it has a little bit of dirt, but like I said, you can use that. You can also use a ruler. It will make it easier, and you can measure like that. That'll be the simplest way. Okay, have fun.